that any day of the year prepared in any way, and it's a fine remedy. You can start to become a subtle herbalist and say, oh, well, this is slightly different than this. And why not? Why not? There was an apprentice whose ally was motherwort, and she tinctured motherwort. She made a tiny little jar of motherwort tincture every week while it was flowering. So from when the very first flowers were starting to come out, and and then it pushes out, like lavender pushes out that long spike, but it's whirled around there, right? And so each week, there would be more flowers, and she would go to different plants, not the same plant, right? And she wound up with, I think, 8 or 9 different tinctures that she made, because the motherwort stays in flower for quite a long time. And what she said was that she found that the first tincture had the most effect on the heart, and the last one had the most effect on the uterus.
Wow.
Again, so you can really get some subtlety going there if you spend that subtle time with the plant. But if we say that motherwort affects both the heart and the uterus, we're certainly not wrong. And it could be that flowering tops harvested and tinctured at any time. Right? It's just how deeply do we want to connect ourselves to this, and what realm of subtlety. And one of the questions from the Israeli women was, how do you decide which plant to use? Right? It's a good question, but it almost misses the point, because there's so much subtlety within any one plant. And it's one of the reasons that I'm a simpler using one plant at a time, because that allows me then to be in that relationship and to get that subtlety going. So add to your tincture list, right? Get out there with your 100 proof vodka. Oh yeah, hey, 100 proof. Here we go. Now, why does Susan use 100 proof vodka? Well, it's a deeply personal story. And when I left Dallas, and I could not get out of Dallas fast enough, let me tell you, to go to UCLA, and I was still a young teen, in my mid-teens at that point, I was kind of astonished to discover that college was a drinking culture. And that if I wanted to have any friends or go to any parties or have any social life at all, I was expected to drink, and I can't drink. It does not do good at all. A big drink for me is 2 swallows of beer. Right, half a glass of wine, I feel like I've been hit by a car, and the next day I feel like I've been hit by a train. I understand people get pleasure from it, but believe me, I get no pleasure of any kind from wine or beer or the harder alcohols. Oh my gosh, just awful. And so an older woman said, get a Bloody Mary. So here I had this big glass of tomato juice. So I would have a drink for the whole evening. Right, I didn't have to go back and refill my beer glass or my wine glass or whatever that was, right? I could have my glass for the whole evening and just 1 shot of vodka in there. And I soon learned that I could tolerate vodka. I was, you're not gonna go like, slugging it down, but a shot of vodka over the course of an evening, I could do that and go to school and function the next day with no pain or problems. I thought, wow, this is really cool. Some years ago, one of my correspondence course students says, Susan, I really want some help with my mom. She's an alcoholic. And I'm thinking, this woman's in her 60s. How old is her mom? So I said, how old is your mom? She said, 84. I'm like, wow. I said, how long has she been an alcoholic? She said, like most alcoholics, since she was 14 or 15. I said, okay, so she gets drunk occasionally? She said, no, she gets drunk every single day. I said, and she's been doing that for how long? She said, I just told you, 70 years. I said, okay, so your mom gets drunk every day and has gotten drunk every day for 70 years. She said, yeah, but she's not a social drinker. She's a private drinker. But she does it in her bedroom. I said, how's her liver? And she said, well, the doctors say her liver's in great shape. What was she drinking? Vodka. She's only ever drank vodka. And I'm sure that that's why I have a hard time with alcohol, but my liver doesn't process it, because that's what makes you feel bad. That gives you the hangover, is your liver's been smashed. And so I thought, whoa, isn't that interesting? So, most of the books tell you to use grain alcohol. And it is true that grain alcohol will extract more of the poisons from plants, because it's going to go just for the things that are alcohol soluble. Whereas your 100 proof vodka is half water. And so what you can get in your tincture are alcohol soluble compounds, but you're also going to get water soluble compounds. And how are we doing on time? So we have a time check. This is like 12 o'clock.